everybody, welcome back to our channel. If you guys can see in the background, in the background there, I've got some crutches laid up in the background because your girl injured herself and I can't walk. So just explaining why those are there. And also that's part of the reason why I feel like I might be slacking on videos a little bit this week. But let's get into the reason that you guys are here for this video. This is an anti-haul on the new KYLIE Cosmetics and Jordyn Woods collection. Now that's probably going to take some of you guys by surprise for a couple of reasons. One, because I tweeted back to my sister that something that implied that I liked this collection. And two, everybody is really excited about this collection. So it might be a little bit shocking to you guys that I'm not going to be buying it, but that's what I'm going to be explaining to you right now. So I told you guys before, I want to make my anti-hauls less negative, so it's not necessarily always going to be something that I don't like in my anti-haul. It's simply things that I'm not buying, and I'm telling you why I'm not buying them. So I don't want you to think it's a negative review. It's not a review. This is just me telling you guys why I'm not buying it. Okay. I was gonna do an anti-haul on the Jaclyn Hill brush set. It's really late, but if you guys still want to see that, leave me a comment down below and let me know. But we're gonna get into this. I've got my computer pulled up right here so I can see all of the things that are in the KYLIE Jordyn collection. So the main product is the eyeshadow palette. I don't think it has a name yet. It's just KYLIE and Jordyn's name on the palette. I'm not sure if they're gonna come up with like a more catchy name for this or not. It really just kind of popped up online, so there's not much information. We don't even have any prices yet. But the eyeshadow palette does have 12 colors, and it is kind of a fall themed palette, which I think is really nice given the fact that, you know, it's fall. It's got a variation, sorry, I'm looking at a picture of it on my computer. It's got a variation of matte versus shimmery shades, which I do like. It's got a few cool tones in there, but it's mainly a warm toned palette. Now, when I look at the palette, I do see a few different looks that you could get out of it, but there's not much dimension in there. All of the shades are pretty much within the same family, kind of like browns and golds, and then like a random purple thrown in there. So the only real pop of color that you're gonna get from this palette is purple. So in my opinion, it's still not really a daily palette. It is definitely a more neutral palette, but when I look at the combination of mattes versus shimmers, it's not neutral enough to wear daily because it's so yellow and orange and purple. The packaging looks nice. There's a big mirror in the palette, so along those lines, the palette looks nice. The reason I'm not going to be buying it is because I have a feeling, again, the price didn't come out yet, but my guess is like $54, $42 at the least, because her palettes are always around the same price. And to be honest with you, in the past, her formulas for eyeshadows are just not good. They are just not good up until the last time that I tried them. I have no problem spending my money on a good eyeshadow palette, but KYLIE Cosmetics shadows are just not a great formula. They're just not to me. So I don't really want to be buying into the hype of this palette when I could get a palette somewhere else with a formula that I trust. The packaging is really cute though. It's like the animation of her and Jordyn on the packaging. I think that is sick. It's amazing. It's really, really cool. And I do think that makes it kind of worth spending the money on. However, as I'm looking at the picture though, I think that their faces are only on the outer packaging. They're only on the cardboard packaging. So that's going to get thrown away. So keep that in mind. You're not going to get that cool animation on the actual palettes themselves. That kind of just took that away for me. But they also came out with a highlighter palette. So when I'm looking at the highlighter palette, I mean, at least the picture that I'm looking at, definitely not really gonna work on darker skin tones, which is interesting because Jordyn Woods has a darker complexion. I guess you would think they at least would come out with like 2 highlighter palettes, like maybe one that's more based off KYLIE's skin tone and one that's more based off Jordyn's skin tone. I don't know if the picture that I'm looking at is, I mean, I think it's KYLIE Cosmetics picture, so I don't really know why I'm looking at such a light highlighter palette. It's like there's a light yellow, 2 light oranges, and a light white. So I'm really, like, it almost looks so light that I wouldn't even be able to use it. So that is a big no-no for me, especially because it's kind of awkward. If KYLIE Cosmetics is collaborating with a woman of color, you would think that the highlight palette would cater to women of color, question mark? And it is a mini highlighter palette too, not full size, but you know, they're still gonna charge like 30 bucks for it. There's 2 lip glosses that come in the collection, and they have a new formula, which I think is cool. I mean, I think her formula was pretty decent before, but when she did post like on her Snapchat of the new lip gloss formula, it looks really, really nice. However, I'm personally just not that into lip gloss, so I'm not gonna be buying them because I'm sure they're probably gonna be like a little expensive, and to be honest with you, the packaging really looks like they ripped off the new Wet n Wild collection liquid lipsticks. It's really weird because this is just not Kylie's packaging. Like, she changed the packaging and I'm not really sure why. Maybe to save on money because it looks like there might be less product. I don't know. When I look at these lip glosses, it really just reminds me of the new Wet n Wild packaging. I don't know. There's a lipstick in the shade Woods that's obviously like, you know, Jordan's part of the collaboration. It's a beautiful kind of warm toned brownie nude, and now this one I think caters to women of color and women of other colors, because it's like a nice, really pretty kind of deep, rich, darker nude. It's a beautiful color. I'm not going to be buying it just because I really tend to go for liquid lipsticks rather than bullet lipsticks. I feel like the only way I want a bullet lipstick is if it's like a super high-end bougie brand, and that's just like just because. So again, this is just my personal opinion, you guys. For those of you who are new, like an anti-haul, it's just I'm just chilling. I'm just sitting here and telling you why I'm not buying these things. You can buy them if you want. I still support KYLIE Cosmetics. She still has my favorite liquid lipstick formula, so it's nothing against her personally. Even though I'm aware that I seem to do a lot of anti-hauls on her stuff, and that's because she comes out with a lot of stuff I don't want. I can't help it. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, please do me a huge favor, thumbs up and comment down below. I love talking to you guys, and I think it helps me out with the YouTube because the YouTube is playing me. I would like turn off and then turn back on your notifications, since YouTube clearly doesn't notify you of my videos. Maybe that'll help. I really don't know. I will talk to you guys down below. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Bye.